Well, as we enter week 7 of class, we're continuing our discussion on program evaluation outcomes. So this week, you're going to be completing your final assignment along with a reading assignment and discussion post. So let's talk about the reading assignment first, which is chapter 15, and that's going to discuss how to plan an accreditation visit. Then you'll move into your discussion question, which is going to focus on accrediting bodies' influence on curriculum design and revision and potential implications on student learning outcomes, faculty development, and institutional effectiveness. And then you have your final project. So the final project is due this week, and what it is you are expecting an accreditation visit, and you'll have to prove that your students are learning what you say that they're learning. So what does this mean? It means how are your students meeting your programmatic outcomes? You want to evaluate the end of program student learning outcomes that you've developed for your specific nursing program. So basically, hypothetically, you've already developed a digital portfolio assignment that your learners complete in their final course to demonstrate that they've met these programmatic outcomes. Some of you may be asking, okay, so what is a digital portfolio? Well, it's usually a collection of student work that provides evidence that students have met the outcomes you set for the end of your nursing program. Now, the artifacts to be submitted by your students could include research papers, they can be reflective assignments, they can be case studies, presentations, or any other activities that you and your faculty have developed to show that students are meeting those end of program student learning outcomes. Now, sometimes students can also write a reflection on how the document or an assignment submitted demonstrates the achievement of a specific outcome. Faculty will then evaluate all these assignments or artifacts with specific rubrics. Now, the digital portfolio itself can be created in various online platforms such as Google Sites, learning management systems such as Canvas, Moodle, or Blackboard, or even e-portfolio platforms like Portfolio. Now, the reason for this is for faculty and or the accrediting bodies to review this digital portfolio to evaluate whether the students met the required outcomes for your specific nursing program. So this is just a little background on digital portfolios. If you're not in academia and are not familiar with this process, you may want to do a little research or maybe even talk with your preceptor or a nurse educator to help you to see how these portfolios may be used for program evaluation. As always, you can contact me. Now, follow the course requirements for your final project assignment as listed in the final project link here in week 7. The actual assignment to be submitted will be a video presentation that includes 10 to 12 PowerPoint slides with an audio presentation. You will also submit your speaker notes. You're making this presentation to the accrediting body that's visiting to assess your nursing program, so follow the rubric that's provided. You will also see that there are 2 links. One link is for the PowerPoint presentation with audio or a PowerPoint presentation with a video link, and the second link is for the speaker notes. Now, speaker notes are a Word document. They're in APA format, and I'm asking you just to keep this as simple as possible. So basically what you're going to do is you'll have an introduction, and then you can just put slide 1, write what your speaker notes are for your presentation. Slide 2, write your speaker notes all the way down to slide 10 or 11. Then you'll have your reference list, and in the appendix, you'll have the rubric that you developed to grade this digital portfolio. So this is a very brief summary of the assignment, but be sure to follow the rubric and the guidelines that are in the final assignment link. Now, one last piece for this week is the practice experience record. This is really not due till next week, but the information and the link is here in week 7. So open the link and read it because there is very specific information on how to complete this record, but there's also videos for you to watch to help you if you have not done this before. Now, there is the practice experience reflection and the Typhon time log. So there's 2 pieces. The thing I want to reinforce is that the time log must have the hours spent on each activity and your notes or summary of each activity. If it does not have this information included in the document you submit, it will not be accepted for grading. So please be sure that it has the hours and the summary of the activity included in that spreadsheet. So this is our plan for week 7. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be looking forward to reading your discussion post and your final project this week. So everyone have a great week.